Threads of Courage. The vast laundry lands stretched far and wide, a soft, swirling world of color and cloth. Mountains of mismatched socks rose like patchwork hills, rivers of soap bubbles shimmered beneath drier light skies, and baskets floated like islands adrift in warm cotton air. In this world lived Scribble, a bright blue sock with a wild imagination. His stripes zigged one way, his toe was stitched from another fabric entirely, and his elastic top always curled into a question mark, as if asking, what adventure came next? Scribble was brave, perhaps too brave. When he heard that his matching sock had gone missing during the last wash, he didn't wait. He leapt straight from the basket and rolled across the sudsy plains, shouting, "Hang on, Paira! I'm coming for you before laundry day ends!" The air smelled of soap and lemon. Steam hissed softly like sighs. It was a land of warmth and tumbling sounds, and Scribble's thread tingled with hope. Before long, Scribble's brave tumble turned into a skid. He landed with a thwump at the edge of a puddle where a tall, frayed figure was polishing the tiles. "Careful, young threadling," said Mopsy, a wise old mop with bristles like silver straw. "You're rushing faster than the rinse." Scribble puffed himself up. "I can't slow down. Paira's out there. Maybe stuck under the washer. Maybe swept into the spin cycle storm." At the mention of the storm, Mopsy's handle creaked. Ah, the spin cycle storm. Fierce and unforgiving, it swirls all that's loose and lost. But perhaps. He reached into his tangled strings and drew out a glinting golden clothespin. "This will hold tight what wants to drift apart," Mopsy said softly. "But remember, little sock, courage isn't just running fast. It's holding on even when you're afraid." Scribble nodded, tucking the clothespin close. The warmth from its shine hummed through his threads. "Thank you, Mopsy. I'll make you proud." Past the basket cliffs and bubble valleys, the air grew heavy. The spin cycle storm loomed ahead, a roaring whirlpool of water and fabric flashing with static lightning. Scribble hesitated only a moment before leaping in. Round and round he spun, tumbling through waves of shirts and towels. He called out, "Paira! Paira! Where are you?" At last, through the whirl of foam, he glimpsed a familiar blue, his missing pair clinging to the edge of the storm's funnel. "Hold on!" Scribble shouted, flinging the golden clothespin forward. It snapped in midair and locked their cuffs together, sparking light like sunshine through mist. The storm howled, then softened. The whirl slowed. Two socks, tangled but safe, drifted gently to the warm floor below. When the storm faded, the laundry lands fell quiet. Steam curled upward, and the ground felt warm again. Scribble and Paira lay side by side, breathing soft puffs of soapy air. Paira's colors were faded now, and a small tear crossed her heel. "You came for me," she said. "I nearly unraveled trying," Scribble joked, though his threads trembled with relief. They found Mopsy waiting by the puddle, his bristles glimmering with pride. "So, you've learned that being brave doesn't mean charging ahead alone. It means staying stitched together, even when the seams change." Scribble looked at his sister sock and smiled. "We don't match like before, but we still fit." Together, they watched the last bubbles drift upward, glowing like tiny moons. Laundry day ended with the hum of the dryer. a soft, steady rhythm that wrapped the world in calm. Scribble and Paira rested in the basket, side by side, the golden clothespin between them. The warmth of clean cotton filled the air, and though the world kept spinning, Scribble knew one thing for certain. Even when things change, even when colors fade or threads fray, friendship holds everything together. He smiled, a little ache in his weave, but full of quiet joy. And somewhere beyond the laundry room window, the moon rose, round and glowing, like a button sewn into the night.